Who's watching? Some new concerns about your privacy and how much your actions on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter are being monitored. The F.B.I. plans to keep an eye on those sites to help track potential security threats. But that's raising a lot of questions. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge live for us now in Washington. Catherine.
Thank you, John, and good morning. The F.B.I. quietly released these documents seeking new ideas to not only monitor social networking, but ways to integrate this data along with other intelligence streams to identify potential threats. This practice is often referred to as data mining. A former advisor on Homeland Security under the Bush administration says social networking is the way of the future.
I think what you really are looking at is a Google News feed specifically targeted for law enforcement, focusing on their specific needs. In addition to the fact that, we're on our mobile phones and we're on our various iPhones, Blackberries, and the like. All that does transmit data that locates individuals.
Under this proposed program, open source data, this is information in the public domain, can be gathered from sites like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and the blogs. And under one scenario, if suspicious information was picked up, let's say on a blog, that information can be cross-referenced with other databases to help identify you, and then that information could be passed on to security cameras in your neighborhood, according to the ACLU.
Even where you're talking about published information, information people intentionally put out there on the internet, we still have a right not to have that monitored by the government. The government really doesn't have any interest in tracking somebody's Twitter account if they're not really doing something wrong or suspected of doing something wrong.
A key question is whether Twitter, Facebook, and other sites would cooperate fully with the F.B.I. on these programs. And we sent a request to Facebook for an interview, and they said that they'd at least get us some kind of response, probably a paper response at some point today, John.
All right, interesting stuff. Catherine Herridge, thanks for bringing it to us.
You're welcome.